Last week we discussed about a software which can actually remove watermarks using AI. But if you remember, the pictures we downloaded from the stock websites were not super high quality. What if there was an AI image enhancing site? Well, IMG Larger does the exact same thing. It's an image enhancing and enlarging website which has a bunch of useful tools. So let's try it again, shall we? I'll just download a stock image from Shutterstock. It has that giant watermark. I'll run it through the watermark remover, and of course it does a good job as we have seen in the previous video, but the image could be slightly sharper. It's not the best quality. So let's bring that image now and bring it here. Let's create a username, password, verify your email. Oh, there's an interesting countdown to verify your email, so you have to be on this page for 8 seconds. That's interesting. I haven't seen that in any other site before. Okay, let's drag and drop, upload the image. You can actually edit the image after you upload it. Like, you can do some basic crop, you can adjust the saturation, contrast and everything. You can apply some filters if you like to. Then let's just do something for the sake of testing. You can even add a frame, and once you're done you can click start. Alright, here's the final result. Let's download it and compare side by side. Yeah, you know what, the AI enhanced one definitely has lower noise and sharper details. Like, even if I zoom in a crazy amount, you can see that it has less smudginess and the pixels are a lot more like clear cut. The different areas are not blending in with one another. You can clearly identify the highlight. Like, you can see the detail on the nose. Cat nose is really important. One on the left looks really smudgy and like pixelated. One on the right looks fairly sharp. Yeah, maybe it's a little over sharpened for some people's taste, but I think it's good for social media. You know what, let's try one without any kind of editing or enhancement. So let's download this new one. This is the exact image uploaded without any editing from my end. So let's just save it, compare side by side. Yeah, it definitely looks better. I think my editing made it look worse with the contrast and everything. This looks much better actually. You can clearly tell the individual like hair and the collection of hairs instead of this weird smudgy gray thing that you see on the left. So yes, it can sharpen up images which were lower resolution originally. And look at the file size difference, 176 KB and over 2 MB. That's a big difference. So this way, if you find a really good image that's like lower resolution, you can bump it up quickly. There are some different plans. We are using the free one, and it gives us 8 free credits. I imagine it's like 8 pictures or something. And there are some resolution restrictions as well. There is a restriction on file size, but I think 5 MB is good enough for most pictures. There are a bunch of other tools. AI Anime 16K. Oh, what is this? I can already envision the amount of people who will just enlarge and enhance their anime waifus or whatever. Hey man, you do you. I'm not judging. And what is this? Enhancer. There's an enlarger and an enhancer. Okay, this one just kind of boosts your picture a little bit. It's like one of those crappy Instagram filters. Honestly, I like the before more than the after. I mean, I like darker, properly exposed images rather than overexposed bright stuff. Let's add a test picture and see what it looks like. Oh man, no way. That is way too much saturation and too much highlight for my taste. I mean, the original picture isn't amazing either, but this is just not for me. Maybe some people would like it, not me though. There's a sharpener as well. Why do you need an artificial sharpener? I mean, you can do that easily using Snapseed, right? I don't like over sharpening my images too much. I mean, if I wanted to, I would do it slightly using Snapseed or even Adobe Lightroom. So you don't need a tool like this to do that. Let's upload a picture anyway, see what happens. Does it do a better job than Snapseed? No, it doesn't. It sharpens way too much. I mean, there are a bunch of other cool tools, like there's a photo colorizer, an enhancer, a retouching tool. Retouching is quite cool actually. I like that. It can really bring back more detail in an old photo. So yeah, there are a bunch of cool tools for you to check out. Go ahead, take a look at imagelarger.com. URL could be better, but the tools are nice. There is one last tool I want to take a look at. That's the AI Cartoonizer. I'm already scared to use this, but here we go. So there's a 2D and 3D version. I'm scared. You ready? Whoa, what is that? My browser is cursed now. There's a 3D version as well. Who is that? That's not me. Okay, maybe this is better suited for women. The face structure is different, so it doesn't work for us. Anyway, I'm done playing with this site. I'm gonna stick to the enlarger because that's the most useful thing for me. Check it out. Let me know what you think of this.